Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Rishabh Study Group, and today we are here to discuss the NCERT economic book of class 9 chapter 1, the story of a village Palampur. So guys, according to this story, the main purpose behind this story is to make us understand about the basic concept relating to the production, that what is the production, what are the inputs need in production, and what are the characteristics of production, what are the factors of the production, etc. So guys, let's get started. So guys, we do all of these topics through a hypothetical village. So guys, in this lesson the word hypothetical is used for the village. So guys, what is the meaning of this hypothetical? So the simple meaning of this hypothetical means the creation of our mind. Actually, this village is not a true village. This is just a creation of a writer's mind. So this is known as the hypothetical village. For example, I am creating a story that is not a true. So the story is a hypothetical story. The story is not true. The story is just a creation of my mind. My mind has just created it. It is not a true. So guys, this is a hypothetical story of a village Palampur. So now I am going to introduce this village in front of you. So the location of this village is in the district of Bulandshahr, which is in the western part of the Uttar Pradesh. And guys, in this village Palampur, actually the Palampur village is well connected with its neighboring villages or towns. The Raiganj village is a big village which is just 3 kilometers away from this village. A rather good road connects these two villages. Several small roads also go through the main road to the Shahpur, which is a small town nearby this village Palampur. So guys, in letter you will have a question that which are the two villages or towns nearby the Palampur village. So your answer is Raiganj and Shahpur. And in letter question you will ask that what is the location of the village Palampur. So the location is, it is in the district of Bulandshahr and in the western part of the Uttar Pradesh. This is your answer. This will be your answer. So guys, several good transports are available in this village Palampur for the better convenience of travelers. And guys, there are according to this story, there are 450 families live in this village, in which 80 families are of upper caste, and uh, their houses are too big. The houses are made up of cement, bricks, woods, etc. And they are living a they are living a good life. They have their regular facilities, and one third of the village is lived with the no production land, and in the one third of the land the Dalit lives in a corner of the land. Actually, their houses are so small, and their houses are made up of straw, woods, twigs, mud, etc. According to this story, many houses have electricity connections, electricity powers, tube wells in their fields. And according to this main story, the main information about this village is that they have two primary school and one high school. And according to this story, they have one primary hospital run by a government and one private dispensary where Sikhs are treated. So according to this information, we just know that the village Palampur is a well successful village according to the facilities. They enjoy their regular facilities. So guys, now we just learn the production. What are the factors of production? So number one factor is the factor of land. So guys, to produce something we need a land, and with the land we need water, fertilizers, and good environment, better air for our productions, etc. Then the second factor is labors. Guys, suppose if we have land, but if we don't have any labor to work over there to our land, then how we can produce how the production will held. That's the reason the labors are the second main factor of the production. For example, guys, to do something big, you need some skill labors, and for the physical working you need some uncivilized labors, uneducated labors. So these are the second factor of the production. Then guys, there the third production of the then guys the third factor of the production is capitals, physical capitals. So guys, what do you mean by physical capitals? It's the simple meaning that all inputs which are required to produce something. For example, what are the inputs? For example, to grow a crop you need some fertilizers, some tools, some shaws, some scurbs. To crop plant, to fertilate you need fertilizers, to give them good irrigation you need electricity. These are the physical capitals. Then there are two types of physical capitals. Number one is fixed and number one is working capital. So the fixed capitals, such as to build a building, to production of a building we need bricks, cements, and wood, cranes, etc. that are fixed. We use these types of capitals. We have been using these types of capital for many years. That's why it is fixed. And some working capitals, such as the raw materials, the money in our hand, these are the working capitals. This changes upon the time to time. So these are the working capitals. So guys, thank you. Now we will discuss the more topics later in this video.